Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on my channel Talk to Uche, Talks and Tutors Educational Consultant. Join me as I share this experience with you. I have a student in my school. She's always complaining, she's always restless. Sometimes I felt like she's being bullied. I'll talk to the teacher. They'll tell me she's fine, but she's always saying, I don't have this one. If I don't do this one, my parents will hit me. They'll tell me not to come home. They must finish this task or the other one. I'll be like, okay, let me call your mom so she can speak with the admin. Let's know how to solve this problem. So on that fateful day, the mom came to the school. I told her, Mrs., what is the problem? Your daughter is always complaining. She's always restless in the classroom. What can we do to help you out in this kind of situation? The mom said, if she does anything, we should flog her. We should do this one. We should spank her. Please, okay, let's leave that aside. Let's go straight to the point. Why is it that most parents think that spanking a child is the best form of correction? It's wrong, parents. When you flog a child too much, you spank a child, you deprive the child of privileges. It leads to another emotional distress. Please, if your child is passing through any form of distress or abuse, what you have to do is to do what? You call your child together and talk to your child. Talk to your child, study her countenance or his countenance to know whether he or she is being bullied or is a family problem. So I told the woman, go, we are going to handle this. So when she left, I noticed it was a family problem and a mode of what? Parenting. The mother might be an autocratic parent who thinks that flogging a child, sending the girl on an errand, or making her to face the consequence for every action is the best way to train a child. It is not. That's why we have what we call intentionality in what? Parenting. The best way to correct a child within the age of 2 to 5 years is for the use of positive reinforcement. If your child is within the age of 6 to 10, what you have to do is what? Counseling. There's what we call counseling in the educational system. In education, it has to be psychology. You call your child together, you counsel the child because the child might not really know what he or she is doing. Remember, they are children. You do what we call what? Counseling. Then from that 12 to 18, yes, this one should be in secondary school. What you have to do is what? You have to take a close look at. The best way to correct a child within the age of 2 to 5 years is for the use of positive reinforcement. If your child is within the age of 6 to 10, what you have to do is what? Counseling. There's what we call counseling in the educational system. In education, it has to be psychology. You call your child together, you counsel the child because the child might not really know what he or she is doing. Remember, they are children. You do what we call what? Counseling. Then from that 12 to 18, yes, this one should be in secondary school. A child within the age of 12 to 18 years is almost heading towards what? Adolescent to adult age. So what you have to do is what? Withdrawal of privileges. Okay, let me say Cynthia is a lover of ice cream. Mommy, I love ice cream. Mommy, I love taking fruits. You say, okay, Cynthia, for that thing you did yesterday, no fruits, no ice cream for you. You are using what? Withdrawal of privileges to what? Correct inappropriate behavior. We call it what? Negative reinforcement. But when a child is doing very well and you want to give appraisal so that such behavior will keep being part of him or her, you do what we call positive reinforcement. You buy gifts in appraisal of a good behavior. Parents, please, whatever you're doing, don't forget these 3 P's to parenting. The first P is what? Prayer. The second P is what? Perseverance. And the third P is what? Patience. You have to be what? Patient when dealing with what? Children. Remember what? Whatever you're doing, don't forget the 3 P's. Remember to always be intentional about your what? Children. Pray, persevere, and have what? Patience and tolerance as a mother. Thank you so much. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You get it? Bye.